Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I'm your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Current Radio. Check us out online at currentradio.com. Also streaming live on YouTube. That's right. Check us out. Go to YouTube, search up Current Radio right there. Give us a like, follow, subscription, whatever. Hit the notification bell. You'll get notified every day. We will go live at 2:05 right here on the JR Show. Got a great show for you lined up today. We'll talk to a special guest later in the show. It is back to school week this week, and a lot of kids are headed back tomorrow. We'll talk to a special guest about their return to school, if you haven't figured it out already. What else to talk about? Let's see. Don't forget to go to the meeting tomorrow. That's right. There is a city council meeting. Very, very important. Just like they show up with all the union SEIU guys and whoever's getting raises that week, and they all walk in with their purple shirts or their orange vests, and they get paid to be there. I'm sorry, I can't pay you. I'll try to provide pizza. It's the best I got. But we need to show up tomorrow for the city council meeting. I'll tell you why in just a bit. Trump is headed to Alaska on Friday to meet with Putin. We'll tell you who's been left out of the meeting and why. Speaking of Trump and his, his push, I guess, that they say for Texas to redistrict, his influence on Texas to redistrict, and California getting in the game. I hear there's maps being drawn, ready to be displayed on Friday so we can get them on the November ballot. We'll tell you what you need to know about California and redrawing the lines. And like I said, we got a special guest. I even think I still have tickets to give away in there. Possibly, Chris will check in the prize closet. I may have some Crossroads of the West gun show tickets to give away. That's going on this weekend at the Kern County Fairgrounds, plus Brunch Fest tickets to give away. Those are still win them before you can buy them, as the early birds go on sale tomorrow. That's right. Go to BakersfieldBrunchFest.com for more info, or just keep listening. We have a pair to give away. Win them before you can buy them tomorrow. That's happening October 11th out at the Kern County Fairgrounds. Both those, Crossroads of the West Gun Show and Brunch Fest, happening out at the Kern County Fairgrounds. Oh, traffic. Stay away from California Avenue between Real Road and Stockdale Highway. Just stay away.
Stay off of California Avenue, period.
Just stay away. Stay off of it. Stay out of it. Don't go anywhere near it. Yesterday, they began breaking out the asphalt all the way down California, going west. The 1 and 2 outside lanes have been completely taken out. Not only that, now the intersections at California and Chester Lane, if you're trying to get over onto the backside to come up Easton, it's open. You have to go through an open ditch to get across. We need 4x4s. The same thing for both entrances into Easton Drive, whether you're entering closer here to the 99 off of California or all the way down at the other end where there's a light at California and Easton. That is just a mess. A mess. The traffic literally goes from Stockdale Highway all the way down to Real Road, if not further down. It's one lane going west. Just stay away. And like I said, if you're trying to cross over that westbound lane from the east side lanes and get to the eastern side, good luck. And not only that, people just don't know how to drive. There was an accident just in front of where I stay, right there on the California Eastern, and it was on the other side. It wasn't even on the side they're doing construction on. There was an accident on the other side of the street. Did you see what happened there, Chris? I wasn't able to tell but I know there was an ambulance and some other first responders on the scene.
It was right outside my garage, but to be honest with you, I didn't see what happened. It looked to be an elderly lady was trying to cross our alleyway, and someone might have sped out and clipped her. I'm not 100% sure if that's what happened, though, or if maybe she just fell. I could not tell you.
They
were helping her.
Yeah, and it was blocking the California going eastbound, so that was backing up.
And PSA as well, for those of you who just can't wait
Good
at
luck.
all and have to sit in the middle of an intersection. You don't help anybody, including yourself.
Quit blocking the intersection. I understand it's backed up, and I understand that you want to be the one that gets across the light before it turns red, but don't, and that's part of the problem. Quit blocking the intersection. If you can't get across and safely be across all the way, and I mean all the way on the other side of the crosswalk, don't try to get across. It's backed up. It's not moving. And guess what? You're not going to move forward before your light turns red. You're just going to be blocking everybody else. And that's what's happening all the way down California Avenue. Thank you, city. Appreciate it. I don't understand how I was getting to work before with how bad California Avenue was. I mean, that road was it was destroyed.
But of course, no one cares, JR, because everyone's just in their big metal boxes.
If you can't tell, I'm being very sarcastic. There was no problem with California Avenue. Why the heck are we repaving it anyways? There's 10,000 other roads in this town that probably need fixing. California Avenue wasn't one of them.
Oh, I think you know why.
Because they just have to throw money around. There's people trying to get elected. And
they want to see green.
And I was told we're not going to lose a lane, so hopefully that stays true. But and speaking of bike lanes, a bicyclist got killed right there on Mohawk, which is just around the corner from all of the traffic that's going on. I'm not saying it's related, but there's a lot of people trying to take side streets to beat traffic down California, and so they're tucking in and out of Tower and going back behind the California towers and trying to cut back into Mohawk and vice versa, trying to come back and do the same thing coming back the other way.
I'm glad you said that because I totally forgot about this till you said that right now. Yesterday morning after leaving here at 10 a.m., I almost got hit head on by a school bus coming down my alleyway because they were hauling ass trying to dodge everybody.
Just trying to dodge people, and that's what's happening. People are coming in and out of side streets, back streets, trying to find that alternate route that's going to save them 3 minutes.
And he looked at me and gave me the little courtesy wave. I'm like, don't you give me a courtesy wave. You almost hit me.
It just, people are losing their mind. And unfortunately, like I said, a bicyclist lost his life this morning. Happened about 6:19 on Mohawk. This is a vehicle versus a bicyclist. Preliminary investigations show that the vehicle was traveling northbound on Mohawk, which means he just came off of California Avenue. I would assume anyways. When a bicyclist was traveling westbound on Tower Way, failed to stop at a stop sign on Mohawk Street. The bicyclist was then struck by the vehicle. The driver remained on the scene, cooperated. Police said speed and impairment are not factors for the driver. It's an ongoing investigation. And for those of you that have been down Mohawk before, know that it's just 2 lanes until you get almost all the way to the end where you're coming to Truxton. Then it kind of extends out to 3 lanes. Where this accident happened, it's still 2 lanes, 2 very wide lanes, I will say. How far that bike made it out onto Mohawk from Tower, I do not know. How close was that car to the sidewalk or to the curb? I do not know. But that street is very wide. And like I said, it's only 2 lanes. So to have to be tugged up against that sidewalk or anywhere near the curb, you don't need to. And so It's unfortunate. Like I said, I don't want to say it's related to the traffic going and all the construction going down California Avenue, but it's mighty close to it all. And again, another accident, and we're just going to see it continue to happen down California. So again, the PSA, don't come down California Avenue unless you absolutely have to.
Unless you work on this street or your kid goes to school right over here, I don't want to see your butt over here.
I live across the street, and I don't want to come down California Avenue.
I'm contemplating walking.
I mean,
and the caller, Bill, just let us know, and they brought up a good point. Just wait till tomorrow when school starts.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, we were at orientation yesterday for my daughter's school. Her school's right off of Stockdale and Morella, and the principal said, "Hey, here's how we're doing pickup and drop-offs for different age groups, different class sizes, different class sizes. But as you guys can tell, there's a lot of construction going down California. Just be patient. It'll be going down until the end of October. So just be patient." And I just read in the meeting, they're about to do Ming and Buena Vista. So you guys over there in the Ming and Buena Vista area, it's coming. It's coming for you. It's coming for you.
As if I needed another reason not to get on Ming Avenue.
No. So be on the lookout for that as well. We're going to take a break, come back on the other side. There's something else that I wanted to mention. Oh, yeah, back to school. Back to school tomorrow. There's something else, though. We'll talk about back to school. We have a special guest. Tell you who that is. It's gonna bug me.
It'll pop up.
When you were talking about that, I was like, oh yeah, and I want to mention that, but I can't remember now. On the other side of the break, we'll talk about tomorrow's city council meeting, 2 scheduled. The early session and the evening session. I'll tell you why it's important that we're going to have to try to make it to both. It's just a coincidence, I guess, that they're trying to talk about one of the things at 3:15. I'll tell you which one of those is. All the things we'll be discussing at tomorrow's meeting, why you should be there. Plus, President Trump is headed north to Alaska. North to Alaska. He's going to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Tell you why they're leaving Ukrainian President Zelensky out. I wonder if they're just like, Trump's going to stand in Alaska and Putin's going to stand in Russia, and they're just going to wave across from each other. Because remember, you can see Russia right from Alaska. It's just curious. I'll give you the details on that meeting taking place. Plus, California versus Texas redistricting fight continues. We'll give you the latest. Plus your comments, text messages, phone calls, always welcome. 661-842-5376. You can send an email, jr@kernradio.com. You can jump in the chat room on YouTube Live. Just go to YouTube, search up Kern Radio, and you can watch us right there. Just sit in your recliner on your TV. Be right back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Ralph Bailey Show, weekdays from 3 till 6 p.m.
So Arkansas authorities have identified the suspect in the killing of Clinton and Kristen Brink. Clinton, a Foothill graduate, Kristen, a star volleyball player at Liberty, killed in front of their 7- and 9-year-old kids. Let's hope that justice is finally served. And I think this should be an absolute death penalty case.
On News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Attention, Medicare beneficiaries here in Kern County. If you are eligible for Medicare and looking for a doctor who listens and cares about you with minimal wait times and prompt referral authorizations, it's time you learned about QualCare IPA. QualCare IPA contracts with most Medicare Advantage health plans and provides you with access to a large network of outstanding doctors and quality hospitals right here in Kern County. Medicare Advantage health plans go beyond original Medicare benefits coverage, and understanding these coverage differences may be confusing. Call us today at 661-554-4544. Let us help you understand your healthcare options for 2025. Call today, 661-554-4544. That's 661-554-4544. Get the information you need and the coverage you deserve. For accommodations of persons with special needs at meetings, call 661-554-4544, TTY 711.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program may only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it could end your debt nightmare and save you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for. So don't wait. For this free information, call 800-422-8552. 800-422-8552. That's 800-422-8552. Not available in all states. Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
The Crossroads of the West Gun Show is coming this weekend to the Kern County Fairgrounds in Bakersfield.
We're finding everything we're looking for, so we're impressed. Awesome selection. Awesome, yeah, just a lot more than I expected to see.
It's America's premier gun show with great deals on guns, ammo, scopes, accessories, and more. Sold at wholesale prices, plus jewelry, gift ideas, and door prizes.
We'll scour through, find the best bargain, come back and buy it.
Crossroads of the West Gun Show this weekend at the Kern County Fairgrounds in Bakersfield. All sales are conducted. You can buy, sell, and trade at all Crossroads gun shows.
Hey y'all, I'm Mia the Mosquito. West Nile, that was me and my girls. You leave water out, we move in, making millions of eggs. Bless your heart.
Stop mosquitoes before they bite. Visit mosquito.com. No mosquitoes, no problems.
The Charlie Kirk Show, weekdays at 6 p.m. on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Out of the head, she sang. Well, left it all with you. This will forever. Again. Stop when I say when I. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. A little Foo Fighters. Oh yeah, the big news, the big break. I blew the lead, Chris. Just blew the whole lead. Just walked right all over it. Man, I can't believe that. The biggest story of the whole day, and I just blew it. Just didn't even mention it. Taylor Swift announced her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. It's going to be Taylor's 12th studio album. She revealed it last night on her boyfriend's podcast. What's the name of the podcast, Chris?
Gridiron Heights?
What is it? The Heights? Something? Yeah.
I want to say it's Gridiron Heights.
Oh, did I forget to plug that in over there? Is that what that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The Travis Kelce and his brother's podcast. She was on it last night, I guess. I don't know. I just know the internet blew up and Taylor Swift announced she has a new album. I'm sorry I blew the lead, guys. Sorry that I didn't, forgot to mention that right at the top of the show. I'll do better next time, I promise. We have to talk about tomorrow's meeting because I think it's very important that we show up. And I know it's tough, and I know it's a coincidence, I guess, that they decided to talk about all of these things on the same day. It's back to school day. So we're all going to be just a little busy. Not to mention they put one of the bigger ones at the 3:30 meeting, which none of us. I mean, I'll barely make it over there. I'll get off the show and have to rush over. Because at the 3:30 meeting, which is usually a closed door session type of meeting where they go in with counsel, and they talk about maybe some litigation, legal matters going on that they can't discuss in public. That's what the 3:30 meeting is usually for. But it's funny, they wanted to put on the docket that the city staff and city and I believe the city attorney, I'll have to look to make sure I'm saying that right, is going to present a PowerPoint on changing the city charter. Again, that's happening at the 3:30 meeting with, if we don't finish, then we'll continue at 5:30. I have a feeling they're going to try to rush through that. Just remember, they can't give themselves a raise and they can't change the charter on their own. That's at least the good thing. That they can't just go, oh yeah, we as the city council have decided that we deserve to be full-time and have a full-time pay. No, they have to change the charter, and in order to change the charter, they have to put it before the voters. And hopefully if we've learned anything from Measure N, don't trust the city council when they put something on the ballot. Don't trust the wording that they use. Don't trust the words that they tell you that this is why and this is how it's going to be taken care of. None of that. So that's the good part, is they'll go through and they'll give us their PowerPoint and say why we want to change the charter and why we think the council should get a raise. And I almost agree with them. If it wasn't for half of the knuckleheads that sit up there, and I apologize, I shouldn't call them knuckleheads. Half of the professionals that are sitting up there weren't up there, I'd say, heck yeah, let's give them a raise. The other half doesn't. They owe us money. As a matter of fact, they owe us money. We should get a salary from the city council. So we need to show up at both meetings, 3:30 and the 5:15. We'll talk about what is also on the agenda for the 5:15 meeting. It's supposed to be a public hearing. You guys haven't heard about it? They put out notices. I thought they were running ads and commercials. I swear I saw it on their social media pages. It's very important. I mean, by law, they have to put out this message that says they're having a public hearing. It's funny, nobody else is talking about that. You're going to give away $300,000 and nobody else is worried about that. We'll tell you what's on the agenda. Plus our special guest coming up later in the broadcast. It's the JR Show. It's Curtain Radio. We'll be right back. I got to fix something, guys.
visit americaceramics.com to get
What's
started.
up?
But don't wait. Styles and savings are going fast.
So somebody that's super loaded is interested in buying the Crystal Palace. I'll say that. Somebody loaded. And they might be friends with the supervisor. A supervisor. Won't say which one, but that's just for you YouTubers, huh? Huh? That's why you guys should be here. Tell all your friends about it. That's what I've been told anyways.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Armstrong and Getty Show. Weekdays noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Life away. Welcome back. So if you watch the YouTube, you get to see me air drum. Huh? I'm the best air drummer around. That's right. We're streaming live on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search up Current Radio. Follow us, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're live every day at 2:05 right here on the JR Show. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. You guys can help us out by going over to YouTube, telling all your friends and family about it. Once we get up there, we'll start doing some prizing and stuff. I was just talking to the folks in the YouTube during the break. They get behind the scenes access as well. They get the in the break conversation. So there's lots of reasons to go over to YouTube and check us out. Don't delay. 661-842-5376. 661-842-KERN. Is he on the phone? Is it Uncle Mike? Uncle Mike, Mr. Michael Turnipseed from the Kern Taxpayers Association, calling in to the JR Show. How's it going, Uncle Mike?
I'm fine. I'm glad you're playing the watchdog and getting out the word.
I've been screaming about this since last Friday when they dropped the agenda at 4:30. They always do that to me. They wait till I get off the air at 3 and they say, okay, JR's off the air. Let's put out the agenda for next week. And they do it so quietly and they think nobody's going to notice. And I was livid every single piece of it that I read, Mike, from giving $300,000 to the Delores Huerta Foundation, to the city council wanting pay raises, to renaming South 8th Street to Cesar Chavez Blvd, all of it.
Well, I think, A, it's going to be a busy day, Wednesday at the city. And 2, I think whoever is running for city council is going to have a lot to defend next year on the ballot.
How so?
Well, they're probably going to put the pay raise on next year's ballot. I would think it would be in the fall, but they might put it on in the spring.
Yeah, they might go.
They usually like for larger populations.
Go with the midterms
to vote for things.
Right.
Yeah, actually, if they really were smart, they'd wait to the presidential. But
they don't want to wait that long, Mike.
I don't think they do want to wait that long. That's what I said. It'll be next year probably, and it'll be worded in such because they can't, because 100 years ago they decided $50 was enough, and then back about in the 50s they said $100 is enough. And ever since then, every time the council's tried to put on a ballot, it's lost.
It's more than 100, though. It's about 600, 700 when you count the car stipend and
car
and health insurance.
Phone, health insurance. No, it wasn't specific. It didn't say anything about benefits. So if you look at what a health insurance plan is, and you look at what the phone and a car at $600 a month, and you start adding it all up, they have a lot of bennies. I mean, knowing government health plans, I would assume their health plan alone has to be in excess of $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
The auto is probably $500 or $600 a month.
I think it's 600.
And then you've got the, whatever else it is. Oh, cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting close to $3,000 a month.
Yeah. And they want more on top of that. I'm not saying it shouldn't be a full
That
time.
doesn't get to their pocket though. See, they want plenty in their pocket now. If you're self-employed, and I don't know, like if Bachelor Tash takes it for his family insurance, does he take it? It would be a backup on him. So if they have like a deductible insurance plan where you have to, it's 80/20 where you have to pay something, that's what it pays for, and that's why people like it. But or if you're
working for a nonprofit or you don't have a job. Yeah, we know a couple of those ones.
Now, I don't know. I'm sure Andre has an insurance plan on this nonprofit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Eric has one, and I'm sure Ampreet has one, but I don't know how good they are. I mean, they could have deductibles in them, and they have things, and that's where the backup of the dual insurance takes care of that. So that's why a lot of people like it. That's why school board members generally, years ago, they didn't worry so much about a salary, but they certainly liked the idea of getting health insurance.
Well, yeah,
they have them own their own companies or self-employed.
It's not cheap. It's not even just employer share is not cheap, Mike.
No, it isn't.
So shoot, if just the benefits alone are enough for me to think about going, well, that'll save me, X amount of dollars every month.
Well, yeah, it will. But the fact is, and it'll be interesting to see. I would imagine they're going to come out somewhere. They can't go too high, or it will absolutely kill the deal. But I would assume they're going to come out somewhere around 60 to 80.
Wow, I wasn't even going to go that high, Mike. I was going to say 48.
No. I think they're going to go for 60 to 80.
Wow.
I think if you look at Fresno and those cities, they're like $130,000, $40,000, $50,000. They've had their measure for a long time, and they just keep jacking it up, And so that's where everybody's going to shock you and say, "Are these guys really worth that with what's going on and the decisions they're making and what they're doing?"
No, half of them aren't, Mike. That's the problem. Is half of them aren't, and I don't know if 60. And I said 48. I don't even know if 60 is enough to attract good quality candidates.
No, I think
that are going to be willing to.
I think it's going to be 80 at least.
Well, you have to go that high if you want to attract the right quality of candidate, because who's going to leave their $100,000 gig to go take an $80,000 gig with all the stress and headaches that come with it?
That's all.
And then you just get a bunch of yahoos like
politics. People give up well-paying jobs because they think they can make it up somehow.
We'll leave that alone, Mike.
Leave that as it may. There's absolutely, whether it's personal gratitude for public service or whatever,
or the networking that it brings, the connections, right?
Maybe the spouse works and has a great job, and so the other spouse doesn't really have to work.
Are you for or against the raises, Mike?
I have to read the paper first because I don't know what they are, and it's more importantly, how will they change over time?
Right. What's the
what is the escalator clauses going to be? Because they'll never want to come back again to have to do another election. They might raise it.
Do you put automatic?
Frozen. 25 years from now, they'll be back doing it again.
Right. Do you put in automatic COLA raises? Do you put in automatic, 2% every year? Do you put in automatic, And
it's what do you base it on? Do you base it on what they give the other city employees, the city employees? I mean, whatever COLA they get.
Yeah, that's
their labor contracts. I mean, it's not something I would necessarily fix in the initiative.
Well, apparently there's supposed to be a PowerPoint presentation. They're going to try to do it at the 3:30 early session tomorrow, and then if they don't have enough time in that, they'll continue it in the 5:15 session. Is the way that it at least looks on the calendar.
And it's happened before. That the 3:30 session that goes until the mayor stops the meeting. So just because it gets to be 5:15, they might continue doing what they're doing until they finish their business. I've seen that in closed session. They go in for closed session and it lasts a lot longer than they anticipated. So I've seen council meetings that don't start till 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but I think they want to get this one out of the way early.
That's why I think they want to continue the afternoon meeting and get it done so they don't have to start over again at the evening meeting after you have Martin Luther King, Cesar Chavez, and the grant money to Delores Huerta Foundation.
Yeah, let's get started on that part.
Those would hopefully, and it'll be interesting to see how many people show up.
I hope a lot of people show up, Mike. I'm telling all the listeners, I'm going to show up. I haven't decided on whether or not I'm going to speak or not, but I'm definitely going to show up.
Oh, JR, I know you're going to speak.
Come
Remember,
on,
you only
Mike.
have 2 minutes, so 2 minutes.
2 minutes this time. 2 minutes. What are your thoughts on renaming South 8th Street to Cesar Chavez Boulevard?
I think there's so many other priorities the city has right now, and they should be focused on addressing.
Thank you, Mike.
Why they put such diversionary, it's just a diversion.
It's like, look over here and don't watch us do this.
Look, and you can research it right now. Virtually every other city named something for Cesar Chavez 30, 40 years ago.
Look, I don't have a problem with the name Cesar Chavez. They have a high school. If they want to rename a street, that's not my issue, Mike. I know some people will go, oh, well, we shouldn't use controversial names and it makes certain people feel this certain way or whatever. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is, like you said, it's the timing. Right now, there's so many other things that we need to be prioritizing over renaming a street that is essentially going to cost us, I've heard, almost $1 million to do.
Well, if I haven't seen the plans for the 8th Street remodel. They're going to make it, they're going to call it Boulevard. It's not going to be a street anymore. It's going to be
Cesar Chavez Boulevard.
It's going to have more trees. It's going to be landscaped. It's going to have a whole lot of things. And I've heard it's only going to be 2 lanes.
You're correct.
So, I don't think I've ever been on a 2-lane boulevard before. And with the traffic, yesterday I had a doctor's appointment in the Southwest off of California.
Oh boy, you said the magic word. California Avenue.
I had 11:30 appointment.
I hope you left at 9 in the morning.
Well, I didn't. But I left at 11:10 for 11:30 from my office on 19th and K. It took me 45 minutes to get to. Now, I should have thought, I didn't pay any attention that they're redoing it. But they're only working on about 2 blocks, but they've got every block for 15 blocks blocked off.
Cut off.
2 lanes.
And it's 1 lane going westbound all the way to Stockdale Highway. And I don't understand why on the weekends, especially this past weekend, they could have opened up another lane. They left the lights blinking only to turn them back on Monday morning. I don't get any part of what they're doing, Mike. But it's the city, so I don't expect to understand.
This disruptive. I have seen other places where the street work is done at night.
That's 100 people have asked me the same question. Why aren't they doing this overnight?
And there are certain, and I would make it a stipulation that it's going to get done. Back when they had in the 1990s, they had the earthquake in LA and the 40510 interchange collapsed. And they did it. It was so important. They did it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get it done.
A contractor named C.C. Myers did it.
Get it done.
And he said, and he made a stipulation, I'm working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not stopping for inspections. We're not stopping for anything. And he said, I'm going to have it done in 6 months. Caltrans and everybody laughed at him. So they gave him a 9-month contract to get it done. He finished this massive job in 100, and he said, okay, I want $100,000 a day for every day I'm early. This is factual stuff. You can look up C.C. Myers.
Well, it's going to take them.
He finished it. It didn't take him 207. Anyway, he finished it in 6 months, 180 days. He saved it was like he made almost he made like an $18 million bonus.
Well, yeah, if he's got it done that fast, it's going to take them 3 months to do this.
Well, if they could do it in 3 months during the day, they're not going to get done at the rate they're going in 3 months.
We'll see. We should.
Aren't they going all the way to California?
They're going
all the way to Stockdale.
Yep, from Railroad all the way to Stockdale Highway, and then
they're taking all of it
stuff
out.
All of it.
All
out.
3 lanes.
All of it. All both sides. All of it.
There's no way.
All of it. They said they'll have it done by the end of October.
Why aren't they working at night only?
I don't know, Mike.
Starting at 9 to 6.
You got to call Andre. You got to call your councilman. I have no idea.
Maybe we'll ask that question tomorrow. Who's the guy in charge of this plant? Why doesn't he think about all the inconvenience and the millions of dollars every day people are losing being parked on California Avenue?
Oh, yeah, those businesses are suffering. Those businesses are suffering on this side. Mike, one last topic before I got to get you out of here and get in my special guest. What are your thoughts on the $300,000 to the Delores Huerta Foundation, Justice and whatever center, blah, 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 blah?
Well, Rudy Salas gave him $22 million for the building, I think. Was it $22 million? And I guess they're having cost overruns, so they're trying to raise more money. And I guess Andre, since he's running for election,
wants to give it away.
Give it to him like it's his money.
Yeah, $300,000 of Measure and money.
You could do a lot with
$300,000. Yeah, for the Delores Huerta Foundation Peace and Justice Corporation. And they talk about it like it's going to be some economic boom, Mike. They're a nonprofit. A lot of those people are volunteers. I don't think they're going to be hiring anybody. I don't think we don't get tax dollars from them. There's no economic plus in this investment whatsoever.
I would certainly ask those questions tomorrow.
Like none.
I only have 2 minutes when I get up there, and they don't let you go twice. You get one subject. So one subject at a time. So you got to find 2 or 3 people to ask all your questions.
I'll get them all in, Mike. I don't need them to answer right then and there. I just need them to hear the questions. So I'll be there. I expect to see you there, Mike. Turnip seed.
I will be there at 3:30.
I will be there as well. It's the day after.
I have a dinner meeting at 6, so I'll stay around till 6 o'clock just for the entertainment purpose. But I'm not going to stay there till 9 o'clock at night.
Well, I'll be there, Mike. Even if it is the first day of school and I'm supposed to take my daughter to dinner, that's another coincidence. Let's do it on the first day of school. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Well, you could always bring her to the civic event and order her in order some food in to eat their dinner at the city council meeting.
I'll put her name down to speak, Mike. She's more articulate than half the city council members. I'll tell you that. I got to get out of here, Mike Turnipseed. Thanks for calling in, sir.
Bye-bye.
Always appreciate your time. Uncle Mike Turnipseed from the Kern Taxpayers Association. He's a Thursday regular on the Ralph Bailey Show. I'm sure they'll be talking about that after the meeting. We're going to talk to a city councilman after the meeting. Zach Bashertash has promised to come on later in the week, discuss some of these same topics. Craziness. Got to get to a break. On the other side, we'll talk to our special guest. Back to school week here in Bakersfield and Kern County. If you're a parent, depending on what grade level, you're either crying, tears of sadness, or tears of joy. We'll talk with our special guest on what they expect for the upcoming school year. Plus your text messages, comments, always welcome. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Plus, I still got tickets to give away. Let's give some away right now, Chris. Why not, JR? It's supposed to be the appropriate response, I guess.
You beat me to it. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that, though.
What caller number do you want?
7. Let's go 7.
Caller number 7. Do we have multiple pairs there? Do I have a pair of both?
I do have a pair of both.
It's you pick them, and don't try to give 2 pairs away, Chris. You're not going to push over Chris. I'm saving a pair for my YouTube people.
All right.
You guys only get to one winner on the phones today. You get to pick it, though. Caller number 7 right now, 661-842-5376. Got to take a break. It's the JR Show. It's Current Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
On the next Armstrong and Getty Show, what is Vlad Putin's strategy?
School's been blown. Cringe, I'm sorry. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. School is back. It's not out. And depending on what grade your child is in, you're either crying tears of sadness or tears of joy. If you're in kindergarten, you're probably sad. If you're like going into junior high, you're a little sad. If you're going into high school like freshmen, you're like crying your eyes out going, my baby is in high school. But if you have anywhere in between, you're like, get out of my house, get back to school. I am tired. And here to talk about going back to school, our special guest, the one, the only, my daughter, Liliana Flores. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I want to. And why do you want me out of the house? I thought you loved me.
I do love you, but it's time for you to get back to school already. Let's just be honest. What do you think is going to be the biggest difference between second grade and third grade?
It's going to be harder.
You think so?
Yeah.
You got to go meet your teacher today. Are you as satisfied with the teacher you have?
Yeah, but not some of the people that are in my class.
Oh, let's not name names because they might be listening. Huh? We're happy all of you are in our class, by the way. We delight in all of you and are thankful that you're all here with us. You got your Chromebook. That's new this year, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
You a little nervous about having a Chromebook?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just have to maybe get one at home then so you can get some practice.
But don't you have one here?
I have computers here, but we can't take them from here.
But didn't you buy one that turns into a tablet?
Oh yeah, that's different though. That's my laptop at home. You can't use that. That's mine. We'll get you a different one. What else are you excited about for this upcoming school year? And what should teachers be worried about most?
Teachers should be worried about nothing because I'm a little angel.
Not with you, just in general.
No clue.
No? What are you most excited about besides friends?
Learning more division and math.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that. There was something else I was gonna. Oh yeah, the biggest news of the day. Do you know what the biggest news of the day is?
No.
Oh, come on, really? I had to tell you, and you didn't even believe me. What's the biggest news that happened today?
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift's new album.
That's see? Are you even a fan? Man, I know more than she does.
No, you don't.
Are you ready for school tomorrow?
No.
I am. And with that, we got to get out of here. It's the end of the show. You wave to the people on YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning, sleepyheads.
Jammy time.
Jammy time. We got to jam up out of here. I got to get out of here and make room for the Ralph Bailey Show. It's a Tuesday, so former magistrate judge Teresa Goldner will join Mr. Bailey. Don't forget, come to the meeting tomorrow. Please join me in the council chambers. I got to go home. It's the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you. You're supposed to say, I love you too, Dad.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. Man, you guys. Do you see what the people are saying on this?
No, what are they saying?
Then one said, oh my God, Lily is hysterical. Hi, Lily. Your Thea said, hi, Lily. Did Dad get you the T12 album yet? Oh my God, Lily is hysterical. My youngest graduated last year. I absolutely have tears of joy not having to get in that school traffic in early morning trying to get them out of bed in the car. I hear you. D. Lily should fill in for Ralph next time he's on vacation or open account. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys. We got to get out of here. Wait, bye one more time.
Authorities say the shooter who attacked CDC headquarters in Atlanta last week was protesting from